you there are some scientists sitting here, eminent ones. Well, on this day and every full moon day and new moon day, the whole ocean is rising. It's called the high tide. The pull is such, millions of tons of water is trying to rise. When such a force is being exerted, this body, which is over 70% water, and almost everything that happens in this body is because of the actions of the fluids within the system and secretions within the system. Your health, your well-being, your mental balance, your emotional experiences and profound experiences of life all are subject to the secretions in your body.
वर्किंग मॉम हूँ ना, जॉब के साथ सबका ध्यान रखना पड़ता है। बच्चों को स्कूल के लिए रेडी करो, हस्बैंड को ऑफिस के लिए रेडी करो, और रोड पे अनसर्टेनिटी के लिए भी रेडी रहो। और जब से गाड़ी में जेके
To rise, do you believe nothing within you will rise? It does. If you're sensitive to it and open to it, it's a great opportunity which will enhance one's sense of health, well-being, material well-being, and spiritual possibilities, and above all, a successful life. Successful life does not mean doing better than somebody else. Successful life means this life found full expression. That is a successful life. You don't have to be better than somebody else, but you are at your best every moment of your life. This is a successful life. Now, essentially it means, in our lives, if we do not do what we cannot do, no problem. But if we do not do what we can do, we are a disaster. The whole effort of this yoga, my effort, and Adiyogi's millennia of effort is just this, that nobody should be this disaster that they themselves are an impediment. Their own mind, their own thought, their own emotions, their own bodies are in the way of their success. Well, if you step out into the world to do anything significant, there are 1,000 impediments. Some we will cross, some we may not. But if you yourself are an impediment, where is the solution? So the science of yoga and this Mahashivratri, and above all, the iconic image of Adiyogi is essentially about this, that you are never the impediment in your life. The more things you do in this world, more impediments you will face. If you're not having any problems, obviously you're not doing anything significant in your life. If you're doing something significant, there will be 1,000 problems on a daily basis, because the world doesn't always make way for you. The world puts up many thresholds, it's for us to cross it, but the most important thing is, you are not a block in your own life. This much one must ensure, that your own mind, thought, emotion and energies do not become an impediment. To facilitate this is the science of yoga. Here, this iconic image of Adiyogi, you like him? That's not good enough word. Well, when we crafted his face, when I spent over 2.5 years to design his face, the three qualities that we wanted to enshrine in him was absolute stillness, do you see that? And very effervescent sense of exuberance and intoxication. Intoxication not from a bottle or something else. The greatest chemical factory is here. This is the most sophisticated chemical factory. If you are a good CEO, you will produce the chemicals of blissfulness. If you are a lousy manager of things, you produce chemicals of anxiety, stress, nonsense, whatever else, 1,000 other things which you don't need. if you are generating what you do not want within yourself, I… I don't have very good language for that. Is it okay? If you are… in the world there are so many things that we don't like. But within yourself, if you're producing things that you don't like, something fundamentally wrong with you, isn't it? To fix this, Adiyogi came and many millennia ago, he gave 112 methods through which a human being can attain to their highest possibility, 112 ways, so that no human being is left out. It is because of that we made his image 112 feet tall as an acknowledgement. Adi Yogi is not of the past. Adi Yogi is of the future, because what he gave are not belief systems, philosophies, or ideologies, or teachings even. They are technologies for well-being. Never before in the history of humanity, in the last 15,000 years, since he came, there has been a generation which is as intellectually active as today, I believe, in terms of scale. So this is the time for him. He's waited for 15,000 years, where if he sits, people want to worship him, but nobody took up the technologies. Only a small fringe of people practiced. Others, they made calendars out of him and they thought everything will happen. No, humanity has come to a place where their intellect is firing like never before, and for the first time, in technology has become more than heaven. So this is the best time for him. This is not… he's not of the past. He belongs to future generations, because future generations are trusting only technology, not fairy tales that somebody tells you. So this is the time for him, and in many ways, we want to see in the next coming decade or two, we want to see globally, across the world, we want to see technologies for well-being become the relevant force. Not looking up, looking in. In is the only way.
क्या आपका जन्म 1975 से पहले हुआ है? अगर हाँ, तो हम आपके शहर में 300 लोगों को जर्मन हियरिंग एड्स ट्रायल इवेंट के लिए तलाश रहे हैं। इस इवेंट में आपको मिलेगा एक कंप्लीट हियरिंग टेस्ट
में बताया गया। देखिए, इस सृष्टि को आपने या मैंने नहीं बनाया, ये पहले से मौजूद थी। हम उस शक्ति के सामने सिर झुकाते हैं जिसने इसे बनाया। लेकिन हमारा जीवन, हम कैसे जीते हैं, कैसे इसका अनुभव करते हैं, ये हमारा कर्म है, ये हमारी जिम्मेदारी है। हमारे कर्म का मतलब है कि इसे हमने बनाया है, इसे हमने बनाया है। आप अभी कैसे हैं, ये आपका बनाया हुआ है। इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है कि कितनी शक्तियां आपको आपकी मदद करते हैं या आपको नीचे गिराते हैं, ये हर किसी के साथ होता है। लेकिन आप इस जीवन का क्या बनाते हैं, ये आपका कर्म है। तो ये एकमात्र ऐसी सभ्यता है जो आपको बताती रही है कि आप ही अपने जीवन का स्रोत हैं, आप ही अपने जीवन के रचयिता हैं। आपने सृष्टि की रचना नहीं की, लेकिन आपको इस जीवन को वैसा बनाना चाहिए जैसा आप चाहते हैं। अगर हम में से हर किसी ने खुद को अपने हिसाब से बनाया होता, तो हम एक शानदार दुनिया में जी रहे होते, एक शानदार देश में जी रहे होते। हम सभी एक भव्य भारत की दिशा में काम कर रहे हैं, और ये मेरे सौभाग्य की बात है कि हम अपने रक्षा मंत्री को, राजनाथ सिंह जी को, मैं यहाँ पे आपके सामने उनका आमंत्रण कर रहा हूँ। शायद भारत के सबसे सक्रिय रक्षा मंत्रियों में से एक हैं ये, और दुर्भाग्य से ऐसी घटनाएं हुई जिन्हें बहुत ही… ये हमारे लिए सौभाग्य की बात है कि भारत की सशस्त्र सेनाओं से 5,000 से ज्यादा लोग हमारे साथ यहाँ पे मौजूद हैं। क्या वे सभी खड़े हो सकते हैं? आज हम हमारे 9 बहुत ही भव्य भारतीयों का आदर करने वाले हैं, जिन्होंने एक भव्य भारत के निर्माण में योगदान दिया है और योगदान देते रहे हैं। हम इस पुरस्कार को भव्य भारत कह रहे हैं, और हमारे आदरणीय रक्षा मंत्री जी इन सभी का सम्मान करेंगे भव्य भारत भूषण मेडल के साथ, और हर साल हम ऐसे लोगों को चुनेंगे। ये महान देश एक बहुत ही भयानक अतीत रहा है, वो महत्वपूर्ण है, लेकिन महत्वपूर्ण ये है कि इस सभ्यता के पास पूरी दुनिया के लिए समाधान है। इस सभ्यता के पास समाधान है मानवता के लिए, क्योंकि जब हम कहते हैं भारत, जब हम कहते हैं सनातन,